Jump shot 1. And she bases and tries to press in. That's it. Here and under. You feel how it's backwards. When we're thinking about these Jean-Jacques sweeps, so this is what we, with the flow, we're going under hook and then taking him over. But when we're coming up off of a half guard situation or coming in out of a closed guard, a lot of times you're going to be coming up with an overhook. And when we come up with the overhook, almost always my first move is to hit him with this Jean-Jacques sweep, right? So the Jean-Jacques sweep, the sweep that we're doing during the flow, they move across this line here. But he's very stable here, especially a guy like Noah, real wide. He's real stable here. As he opens that base this way, though, he creates a hole. It's very easy for him to fall forward. You guys see that? Or backwards also. See? Come back. Narrow, yeah, but be stable. Right? Very hard to move him forward and backward now. But look how easy it is to make him put his hand on the mat sideways. So really the butterfly guard is about having an understanding of this plane here and this one here. If I can't take him this way, then I probably can take him this way a little easier at least. And having such control with my frames and my hooks that I can get him up into the air and I can decide where's the easiest place to take him. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of sweeps today that work across this line here. Okay? So we come up on this Jean-Jacques sweep. We're coming up out of this half guard. We kick up off of this stomp. And I go to the Jean-Jacques right away. As I go to this, he bases out super wide. I miss the grip and he bases out wide. If he bases out wide and his hips are back, then stay firm here, don't fall. Then that's when we're going to do what we did the other night and go into our meat hook or our pyramid position by pivoting the hip out and getting into our game here. That's when he bases wide, weight back, right? But if he bases wide and starts to drive forward, like he's going to try to turn the corner on me here. Yeah, you feel what I'm talking about? Go back. He bases wide and decides to come forward. Look, I'm going to change to here. I'm going to plant my foot on the ground, and I'm going to scoop my hip underneath. As that happens, I'm just going to pull him over my shoulder backwards. I'm going to finish on the top position. So I'm no longer trying to drive him across this line. He's refused this, which means he's opened up backward and forward momentum. And so when I go to make this move, I go under him, making that very easy to do. 1, and he decides to come forward. Perfect. Into the armpit. As he presses in, watch my bottom foot. I move my hip under. Do you guys see that? And I'm not trying to throw him sideways. I'm trying to bring him back. That's what makes him light. It's backwards. Trying to throw him sideways here, it's very heavy. But back is the lightest thing in the world. I can make him look like a little kid. That's terrifying. Boom, 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 boom. And you can throw him across the room. Okay? So it's opening with the cocoon position. We're going to go for the Jean-Jacques 1. Boom, he bases, and rather than basing with his weight back at his hips, he bases and he sniffs out weakness. He's going to try to pressure in and pass on the side. Full. Overhook. This is the key. Under him. Back to here and pull him above your head. Don't try to throw him with the hook. You're going to screw it up if you throw him. He's just going to collapse on you and pass. Rachel? Hey, that's an invisible jiu-jitsu over there. Hey, whatever, man. Coop.
Don't put it.
Dang, put that camera on Coop real quick.
Wow.
Come on, Nakaya.
Coop, why are you poking?
I'm taking your job. It's okay.
Oh my God, it's a savage. Jean-Jacques 1. And she bases and tries to press in. That's it. Here and under. You feel how it's backwards. You guys got it? Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's important that you pay attention to this part here. I'm trying to hit him with the Jean-Jacques 1. I'm trying to sweep him sideways. My first movement is sideways. Go back. What I see the majority of you guys doing, your first movement is back. And do you feel, go back to that. Go back, rewind just a bit. What do you want to do? As soon as you feel me go this way, what do you want to do? It's the easiest thing in the world for you to smash. Now I can't get to my side without changing grips. Now I have to have a different guard. First move is this, and now flatten me. Oh, perfect. You understand? It's here. And now when he flattens me, he begins the momentum for me. He wants to flatten. Remember, he's trying to smash me to the ground this way. As he presses forward, I just get out of the way and I let him fall where he was asking to fall. So, yeah. Opening move, sideways, not backwards. You gonna stay back there? Then we gotta do this to both perfect. Now you can come up looking at straight at some offense right there too. One more time. Alternatively, those of you that are keen for this kind of stuff, pretty cool when you pull that one off. That's realistic too. You can do that. So get the hang of it if you want to, or get the practice in if you want to get the hang of that. This is a move that requires a tremendous amount of sensitivity and timing. So even though it's actually really simple as far as step 1, step 2, whatever, it's an advanced technique because of the experience you're going to need to be able to pull it off on a good player. All right? Get back in, put the work in. 1, 2, 3. Hit the fans! The second way that we're going to go across this line is that we're going to take him backwards. We're going to do that from the original position here in the flow. So I call this the big boy sweep. This I learned off of watching Marcelo Garcia. Like when I was a blue belt, I signed up for his website and I kept it for a long time and I just would watch him over and over and over. And he did this so much. It's the same thing here. This time when he gets in tight, the guy tries to press forward and flatten. He flattens. I stay balled up and I rock back the other way. As I do that, he drops his hips and I'm going to come all the way up. So press in. I'm going 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to fold him right over the top. So look, my grip goes from here to here. You see how I drive him sideways. I actually don't want to drive him, kind of straighten your feet out a little bit. Yeah, let's play here. I don't want to drive him straight back. Yeah, he's got some resistance there, but also, even if I was to kind of accomplish that, it's kind of dangerous on my partner's knees, right, to just plow through him right there. I would scream. I would die if you did that to me. So if you want to take over the gym, that's the play. I'm going this way, and I'm going to roll. Yeah, you remember what I was saying about your feet, you little goofer? Break your ACL right there. You see what I'm saying? And I take him down there. I'm going to finish in the mount with 2 underhooks, which is a home run. We're ready for that mounted spider web now, which is the end of the line. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3.